Hello, and welcome to the Siemens Connect podcast series with your host, myself, Christine Moran. If you're new to listening, each podcast will have a special guest from our Siemens Connect ecosystem. Our Siemens Connect ecosystem allows Siemens to partner with third-party companies to establish integrations to Siemens systems. Today we'll be talking with Bill, who is with our partner Interel. Hey Bill, how are you?
I'm doing well. Good morning.
Morning. So do you want to tell me a little bit about yourself and a little bit about what Interel offers?
Of course. So I am the Director of Sales Engineering for Interel, covering the Americas. So Interel is a global company, and we offer a range of in-room automation systems for control of HVAC, lighting, motorized shading, corridor signage, and really any other connected component in a room. We were founded in 2010 in Italy, and then moved our headquarters to Dubai just based on the density of luxury hotel construction, which I think Dubai has the most luxury hotels in the world. We're still a global company where our operations are between Dubai. We still manufacture everything in Italy. And then we have software development between Dubai, Singapore, and Italy. So we really cover the entire control systems from both the hardware and the software design perspectives, all the way through manufacturing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I knew you guys, I think, had started in Italy, but I didn't realize that your headquarters was out in Dubai, but it totally makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you go out there and you can tell who's been with the company for a while by who's speaking Italian.
Oh, wow. So I know we talked a little bit, I think, with like the hotel industry. So are you guys primarily in hospitality and hotels then, or anywhere else?
We are. So our core business is in hospitality. However, we're also found in residential applications. It's very, very common for a hotel to have service departments as part of the same building. So we can be found there. And we're also found in MDUs. And the real reason is that the integrations that have been common in hospitality for the past decades, they're just now starting to become common in the MDU market. Things like door lock integration, property management system integration, those are a standard that we've been doing, over the entire time that Interel's been founded. So we're really trying to bring that experience into the new markets that are outside of hospitality.
Okay. And when you say MDU market, is that like mixed use market or something else?
Yeah, it's for multi-dwelling units. So
Okay.
They're often found in a mixed use development, anything ranging from apartments to senior housing, student housing, really just dense living environments.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I know, I think some of our listeners who are on our sales calls and maybe some of our customers as well are familiar that we also play in the mixed use market as well.
Mm-hmm. And, throughout hospitality and mixed use, we have a variety of solutions, whether this is new construction, a deep retrofit, or just a soft renovation where we have to use existing wiring. So we have a variety of systems really that can be tailor fit into the application needed.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's perfect to be able to kind of, retrofit a building if you need to, or do something from the ground up.
Yep, exactly.
So I know that you have, go ahead.
So we really started in the luxury market, and people associate Interel with luxury hospitality, but we've gone beyond just luxury, down to select service and limited service hotels. So we really, can do any scale of property in terms of size, but also in terms of, luxury level or different types of brands we can cover.
Perfect. And you guys have both an EOS thermostat series and a flat series that I was taking a poke around your website. Can you tell me what like the main differences between those two stats are?
Sure. So our flat series is really what the company's been doing for over a decade. So our flat components are totally customizable based on your project. It's a 2-component thermostat, meaning that the piece on the wall that the resident or the guest interacts with is wired back to a centralized control module. This is why it's more suited for new build, because cabling is needed. In addition to the flat series thermostat, it can also grow to a complete room control system by adding in different modules for lighting control, shading control. We can do leak detection and leak prevention, all through a single system. Now, comparing that to EOS, which we recently launched, this is an all-in-one single component thermostat that really brings a lot of the capabilities that we've used in our new build situation into the retrofit market, where it can be installed very quickly and deployed throughout a property without needing to do any cabling.
Oh, wow. So I know you just kind of went through some of the benefits, I think, of both of the thermostats. But what would be like some benefits that customers would get by utilizing these thermostats with our Desigo CC system?
So the real benefit is that instead of having different siloed infrastructures and different dashboards for the building operations team to use and maintain, with our integration to Desigo CC, we bring all of our information that we collect in a room to the Siemens platform. So your building operator, your engineer who's already familiar with Siemens can get all the data points from the rooms onto the platform that they're already familiar with. So we're really like a data pipeline, giving all information about the room, occupancy status, the basic temperature and humidity information, all of that to Siemens to then work and really enable the overall building platform to be more efficient.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. And I think that's a really good key benefit there is being able to make the building overall more efficient.
Exactly. So we try to say that our thermostat is more than a thermostat, and it's the core of a smart building infrastructure. And part of that is allowing data from the room to really be exposed to different parties that can use it to make their system more intelligent. And one of those is Siemens.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense, which I guess kind of goes into our partnership. So as I mentioned before, our listeners know that we have a Siemens Connect ecosystem, or if you don't, this is where we bring our third parties to connect to our systems. And so what got Interel interested in joining our Siemens Connect ecosystem?
So we really wanted to provide the owners and developers that we've worked with throughout our hospitality background with a single source for complete building automation, where instead of just looking at the guest rooms for us, we wanted to be part of a more cohesive system to cover all parts of the property. So, there could be a Siemens system from the time that your car enters a parking lot of the hotel. It may recognize your license plate and get some more information about your stay. And then we can tie that into the actual thermostat and lighting settings for your room. So we saw this as more of a complete systems play. And with Siemens growth and your reach around the country and the world, similar to ours, we thought it would be a good partnership to take advantage of.
Yeah, us as well. I think you pretty much hit the nail on the head right there with your explanation. All right, so I've got one more question for you.
Sure.
So what is one thing listeners should take away from this podcast?
Yeah, so I think that one main thing to take away is that staff efficiency and energy management are more important than ever right now. And the main reason is that during our pandemic recovery phase, occupancy rates at hotels have been climbing, but at the same time, hotels are having a real difficulty in hiring staff to run their building. This ranges from people at the front desk all the way through to engineers. So using our systems and automating processes such as adjusting temperature settings, turning off lights, removing privacy or service upon checkout, these manual processes becoming automated can save energy for one, but also make staff more efficient, which really hits the hotel's bottom line. So we really find that the combination of staff efficiency and energy savings is becoming more important than ever right now.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense too. And yeah, I mean, I can see too, like even with the travel industry kind of coming back from COVID, hotels and whatnot starting to get a little bit more busy, or kind of back to focusing on, improving the building itself.
Exactly. And, one thing that I like to do before going to stay at a hotel is going on a website like TripAdvisor. And if you look in the reviews and you search thermostat or AC, guests are not shy about complaining to the hotel. And if something does go wrong and the hotel has to comp a room or provide some benefit back to the guest, all of that really does affect the hotel operation. Mm-hmm. So we design our systems to be intuitive to the guest, easy to maintain, and overall become a true savings to the property.
I think that's a pretty good note to end on there of why Interel is important to our ecosystem and why you guys are in our third-party ecosystem as well. So I just want to thank you, Bill, for taking the time out of your day to just discuss Interel with me a little bit. And thank you for everyone who's listening that has taken the time out of their day to listen to us. Please remember, this entire series is on demand, so you can listen to it whenever. And for more information on Interel, please visit the marketplace and be on the lookout for our next episode. Thank you.
Thank you, Christine. Nice chatting with you.
Thanks.